And good morning everybody, welcome back to Carlisle Indoor Bowls Club and another Wrong Bias live streaming production. We are here for session number 2 of the...
You want to fit the same cameras up to link 7?
World Open Singles Qualifier. I'll bring you all the latest results from the first session. Our featured game now is local lad Graham Harrower, and he's playing somebody who we've had on the screen before, Stuart Wyllie. My right hand man's here, not playing for 2 days. We'll explain why in a little bit. How are you doing, mate?
Good.
Fit to go, 2 days?
Why aye.
No to bother.
I was watching a bit of the action yesterday afternoon and watched this morning.
Don't need so many subtitles on now that Chiz is not on.
Julio Giorgio.
Welsh Geordie accent.
In the valleys over there like pet.
He was all good. You might hear him, he's over on, where's he? Is he playing this session or is he next?
Yeah, he's this session I think.
On 7. Oh, I think he's on, he's next to, he's doing a bit limbering up and all, mate. Don't know what's going on now. But anyway, back to our featured game. So on the mat in the blue was Stuart Wyllie. I've got his player profile, so I'll rattle through some of this. He's from Ayrshire. He was born in 1990. Sales operations coordinator. His present indoor club is Ayr. Outdoor club is Maybowl Memorial Park. His achievements: UK Open Qualifier 2022, Gent Scottish Internationalist 2016 and the Youth Scottish Internationalist 2007. Currently using Hensley Tiger Evos. Favourite indoor green is Ayr, ring 2, so I didn't take him on ring 2, anybody that plays at Ayr. And Glasgow. His interests are the same as ours, mate, doing a bit running and a bit gym work.
Absolutely.
And his favourite food is pasta dishes. I find they're a bit hard, the dishes but the pasta's not so bad. And he likes enjoying the podcasts, and he especially loves the Wrong Bias podcast.
It's understandable. He's only human.
The only human, mate.
Well, these player profiles are a bit posh this time, aren't they? We've got the name, we've got the full address, we've got the telephone, we've got the email. So whilst they're playing, we'll go and burgle their house. So Graham Harrower.
Obviously, we're not going to do that, folks.
Well, you're not. Just pumped the toilet. I'll be 3 hours. Graham Harrower from Cumbria. He is a chef. He's got a young child, Annabella. He currently plays at the Cumbria Indoor Bowling Club, so he's on his home patch. His outdoor club is Fitz Park, and he's only just starting up, so he's just starting as part of his achievements. But he's a good hand, Graham. Played him a couple of times. He uses Tiger Evos size 4 heavies. He loves Stanley indoor, which is his favourite green. Likes a bit of golf. His favourite food is steak, and he likes to learn a bit of guitar. Wonder if it's an expensive guitar. I've got his house name and I've got his house number.
Leave it, will you? Leave it. Leave it. Can't better.
I'm glad I wore this black and white stripy top.
All the burglars are available. Can't better, man. Get us took off. If we're still
can't be any worse than this morning, can it?
Little 4 far from Paul Robbie. He was mortified as soon as he said it.
I mean, to be fair, you'd only mentioned it 33 seconds earlier.
He was mortified.
We'll have to start doing the Big Brother. You are live on Wrong Bias podcast.
Please do not swear. He was good, man. He was good value for money. Considering we didn't give him out.
Well, he's a Geordie. Doesn't deserve anything.
Yeah, you're right.
David Baxter, he's straight in there. He's already wound us up in the bar. The hotel I'm stopping in tonight, he's already told us the cockroaches don't even bother staying there. It's that bad. And he's just put watch out for them cockroaches tonight.
Oh dear.
Let's have a look who we've got on. So we've got Paul Foster, Alan Glendinnon, Derek Haggarth, Brian Burley, Scott Morland, for his new BMW.
Other car makes are available. God.
Good morning, Scott.
Can't have product placement there.
Well, yeah, we can. They might sponsor us. Lyndon Sham. Mike Watts is on again from Aberystwyth. He's a regular. Mike, it's nice to see you again. Dan Stedman. Yes, we've mentioned David Baxter. Can we ban people on this or not? Susan McIntosh, good morning. Jason Parkinson's already having a go. You guys do the gym. Whatever. Ann Upsall, Phil Smithson, Graham Patterson, Mr. Marshall's on, Jackie Stewart Tallock, Robert Gordon, Jason Pattinson. No, it's not the county, Jason. And the sad part is I've already been told that it actually makes the county look like a 5-star resort.
I hope anybody from the local hotel's not watching me and recognise you when you come in. Mr. Bolt, is it? Got a special room for you,
yes,
sir.
It's the broom cupboard. Good morning, Graham Patterson and Viv Tomlinson as well. Good morning, John Muir.
Right, now there was a question asked at the end of the last session from, I think it was Nathan Pollard. Paul, and I apologise if I got it wrong. Do the winners of this get an actual place in the UK events, a full place? Which I mean, do they actually qualify? Yes, they do. It's played down to a final tonight, and the winner does get a place at Potters in the World Qualifiers, and they'll be drawn against a seeded player. So they do go on, and you will see them on the blue carpet. So it's a great experience. Regarding you, mate, you was due to play. You've qualified in this from your day at Stanley.
Yep.
You're due to play in the Scottish Open tomorrow, but you received some good news. Well, disappointing news for the South African qualifier. But you received some good news because the South African qualifier isn't going to the Scottish Open, so the PBA's used the next one on the ranking.
I have, yeah, which I wasn't aware of, but yeah, myself and Gary Smith were top of the ranking list, the current European PBA ranking list, both on equal points. So it was agreed, I think, at the AGM last year that it then reverts back to the world qualification points from the previous year, and luckily I did all right in that last year. So yeah, it was a nice surprise to get a place in that. And just a nice easy task against Stuart Anderson up in Scotland.
Ooh, they'll be booing you, mate.
I know. Chucking stuff at us, won't they? I hope it's pies and chocolate.
Potato waffles.
I'll get a shock when I'm catching them in my mouth.
be like a seal, balance them on your nose.
Yeah.
So we've got. I'll just do something with the colours on them scores, because I've probably got them round the wrong way.
So we've got Graham with the lighter blue balls with the yellow stickers, and Stuart's on the dark blue. Good solid start from both players.
One dead. On the side one, yeah?
Mark Owen says, morning chaps, can you keep us posted on Stuart Owen's game? Richie says, no, he won't, and what are you going to do about it, Mark? If you want to fight, he'll fight you, alright? Soft lad, he said. Gosh, well, Mark, no problem.
My lips never moved.
that kind. That's a boot pass.
A good line here. Just needs to run.
It's a lift on his own, he might make enough. No, not quite, don't think. Mark says definitely not too early for that. He says good job. Yeah, I'm not one to cause trouble.
Okay, I'm sticking on this backhand.
Early doors, he's got a nice open draw there underneath his own. I'm not so sure he's pushed this like.
Great line as well.
Yeah, I think he's just lacking a touch, isn't he? But he might have only been one down, so it wasn't worth whooshing at anything. Good opening end from both players. So I saw there was a bit of rain interference yesterday, mate, with the...
Oh, I tell you what,
it was hammering down, mate. Couldn't believe the weather yesterday.
Me and Jace thought that the roof was going to come off. It was, and the rain that was bouncing on it. The Wi-Fi was great up to about the last couple of games. It just started to get a little bit flaky for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I think it was just the weather.
Thankfully, I think the more people are watching us, the more people understand that it's out of our control, unfortunately. It's just like your mobile, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we were using our own Wi-Fi yesterday. We weren't using the club's Wi-Fi because our Wi-Fi was actually better than the West Enton's. There was a case of I had to move the router about 1 millimetre to get 4 bars on it.
It doesn't
and then
look
I would drop
in
to 3, and then
corrugated iron place, isn't it? It's typical
and we had
purpose built.
We had to set up at the end of rink 1 because there wasn't the room down the side, so we were sort of like further away from one of the cameras,
Yeah.
but nearer the wall, which was giving us the better signal.
Yeah.
But happy to say the Wi-Fi in here is great. We've got 4 cameras out. You can see the two. You can actually see us, mate, on the old TV there.
Glad I had my hair cut.
2 skinnies. So yeah.
Took a bit of the grey out.
That Premier Inn shampoo's worked a treat on me hair there.
Oh, was it some of that special stuff like cucumber and dandelion or something like that?
Something like that. I turned the wrong tap off. I was in the shower, turned the wrong tap, and it was the bloody temperature one. I didn't get out quick enough. Christ. I was like a scalded cat. I was women and children first. Get out me way. Shower curtain come down. I'm going, Jesus.
John Muir, are they using both greens at Carlisle? Yes, they are, John. So they're using the 7, 8, 9 and 10, is it?
Yeah. Up 7, 8 and 9. I think they're only using this.
They're not using 10, are they?
No.
Yeah, it's generally it's about 1.5 yards, maybe quicker. About that, I think, from up on the top green compared to this one.
Well, from that angle, what a fancy
Stuart's one and a look, isn't it?
One and a look. I'll go on that angle, and he looks 2 on that angle. But I will update you with the winners of the first session once I get my act together, obviously. There is another event taking place at Athley down in Southampton today.
Good ball there from Stuart. Definitely 2 and a look.
Now everything's crying out for the same ball down that hand to catch the blue, mate.
Yeah, just a roll on his own, yeah. Looking from here, I fancy that back ball as well. Slight fancy for the third.
flick it onto that angle there.
Very similar ball to his last really, he was unlucky. Didn't quite get enough turn. He's in the area again, eh? Oh, he's just not reaching. He'd kick himself with that. One of those definitely not to be short. There's 2 out.
Two in a look.
Tell you what it is, mate, Danny Porter, that he gets some balls in, doesn't he?
He
Does phenomenally well from Disability Ball Scotland. He's pretty much every tournament we cover. He's generally there. Plays at the Gala Club outdoors, I think.
He did a bit commentary up at Stanley with us,
right,
and he was great to be on. His enthusiasm, mate, he enjoys it.
He's amazing.
Right, I'll run through the results from the first session now. I managed to get my act together. Right, as you'd have seen on the TV rink, Paul Kane beat Daniel Barnett 2-0. Martin McCrory beat Craig Watson on a tie-break. Ian McLean beat Ken Chan on a tie-break. Steve Richardson beat Anthony Booth-Lloyd on a tie-break.
You've said it again. You've said it again.
It's Booth Young. I keep calling him Booth Lloyd, lad. Must be some solicitors or something at Booth Lloyd. Some member of Parliament. Anthony, can you change your name, please?
We've literally just had a 5-minute discussion about this before the start of this game, and you still said it.
Anthony Booth Young. I can see Jason at home going, it's Lloyd. It's Young. It's Young. I even got it wrong there. Christ. Just to show the beauty of the scoreboards, we thought Kevin Harrison got through, but he actually got beat. Sorry, Derek. Kev Harrison got beat in straight sets. Mark Higgins beat Alex Bryden in straight sets, and Alan Ramsey beat Megan Sprott in a tiebreak.
Good balls from Graham. We've had Stuart and Graham on the live stream before, haven't we?
We have. I think they were both on
Stanley.
At Stanley, yeah.
And Graham's needed to be positive. He's dropped short. Same last end, and he's needed to be arriving up with the jack of the ball there, turn either away. He's dropped a yard short. Interesting tie over on rink 4 as well, mate. D against Kevin. D Hogan and Kevin Cunningham. They're in a relationship together, so that'll be an interesting battle. I wonder who'll not be talking to who at the end of the game. Make your own supper. Yeah, well, played again, Stuart. Good balls. Now then, Graham, you need to be positive with this. Get up with the 2 balls, turn the jack. Don't think he liked that out of his hand. I think he might be wide. Doesn't do a lot from out there. Yeah.
Two to Stuart, so he's off to a fly in this
Me
first
too,
set.
aye.
Even more so against the local lad. So we'll keep you up to date with all the other scores once they're getting running around.
Just a quick update for Mark, because I know he was asking about Stuart. Stuart's flown into a 7-0 lead after 3 ends, Mark.
Good start there from Stuart. Couple of feet gone through.
Yeah, he's started very solidly, hasn't he? He's done some good stuff.
Did you say I was shot at the day that I managed to clip out?
I did. It was a
last
cracker,
night?
right?
Yeah, what a ball it was from
It was a cracker.
young Charlie. Played really well, mind you.
Was it Charlie who Jason was saying had won a competition and prize was some balls or something? Was that some Drake's Pride balls or something?
Jason will keep us right.
He's kicking about because he's updating. So am I right, Jason, or have I got that wrong? He did definitely mention somebody yesterday that had won a competition and won a set of balls. I thought it might be.
Needs to run. And another good ball from Stuart. Thank you. Thank you.
2 selfies, did you?
For both of you. What do you want?
Just coffee, please.
What do you want?
Dark fruits, please.
Yeah.
I'll give you it when I come back.
Do you want milk and sugar?
Just milk, please. Thank you.
So another cracking end from Stuart here. This set could be over in a flash. Just covering the runner. Great ball here again. It's not a great day on for Graham here, who's left himself in a bit of a nightmare. Potentially, if he can kill it, goes on the spot.
He's stuck on the draw, mate. I think he's
wide again.
Wide.
Yeah, he's wide.
His pace is not too bad actually for the draw, but well,
So 3 on the board.
draw's wanting anyway.
One of your draws,
One of
aye.
my draws. Well, circle the wagons time. What is either you or Jason used to say, try to extend the set as long as you can.
Yeah.
Get yourself
Try and play yourself into the game.
into the game. It was interesting on the chat with Rob. Rob was of the same opinion that you play yourself into these tournaments.
You do, aye. Always said that, yeah. And I've always said you'll always have a scrappy game. Every competition like this, you always have a scrappy game where you've just got to lose the thought that you're going to draw the shot every time, and just sometimes you've got to run yourself out of trouble.
My ball at the front and the ball that's on the near the net.
Stuart's on fire, isn't he?
Just fell out of it straight away, mate.
Yeah, that's a great opener from Graham, well played. So, I'd say that's all he can do with this set, really, just try and get his length.
Use one of them. You. Ugly. Struggling. 6.
Ian Richards, that would be a dark fruit yoghurt, sorry, Baldy. Of course it's a dark fruit yoghurt.
2 good balls from Graham. With a flake and a straw in it. Them glass, how size is that glass? Strong ball glass. Other glasses are available.
And about? It's a yoghurt.
It's about 2 foot high, that glass.
It's a yoghurt.
Well done, mate.
He's putting together a great hand here. Not quite, maybe, yeah.
You think forehand or backhand, mate? What do you reckon? Which hand's less danger of lifting his back blue ball out?
He's just, I don't even think he'd be concerned with lifting his back ball out. I think he'll just rip through this, won't he? Can't see him giving it much time to bend. Stick it out on the spot, he gets the shot.
He's going backhand.
Nice. Not playing as much pace as I thought it was. Does hang down there on that hand, but he's close.
Very close.
Yeah, he's all over it. All over it. Great ball. Great ball.
Oh, that's it locked. I think he might be second.
Set over, isn't it, if he doesn't change this?
I think he's lying. I think that the lighter blue might be shot at. Like you say,
If that light blue shot, I will take all my clothes off and I'll run straight across the green and give Trevor Taylor a kiss on the cheek. There's no chance that light blue one shot.
it's close.
Oh, we're not going to find out now, are
It's going to bounce. Oh,
we? Desperate. Desperate.
It's unlucky, but it was in by about 2 inches, like. So we interrupt this programme. Anybody who's chewing anything at the minute, like a bit of a sandwich or something, or you've got a coffee in your hands, please.
They're extremely thankful that he did change it, put it that way.
Please look away now. So first set to Stuart.
No complaints really, is there?
No, he's
Very solid set.
yeah.
Great setup by you, mate, isn't it?
It is. It. When I came in last night, I always had a big chat with Trevor. What they're waiting for here, like? Oh, the ball's gone up. And it's years since I've been here, mind you. It is a nice setup.
Beautiful.
They've closed the bar off. I mean, that was still open when I was in. I know he said it's just a couple of years.
It is, yeah.
That they've just done that. I think it was mainly done for COVID, or it was done during COVID. And obviously they've got the back green as well, which apparently was about 1990 when they got that extension on the back. So it's
Had some bad luck as well, mate, haven't they, with the floods?
a couple of floods. I mean, there was nearly an accident yesterday. We were getting these boards out on the green. I was sitting there with Graham, big Graham, and then he went over the bloody carpet machine going backwards. Once I start going backwards, mate, there's no one. It's man down. It's man down. But yeah, they've been flooded out twice, haven't they? Because for those of you who haven't been, the river's not that far away, mate.
No,
Is it just
viaduct right behind you.
the viaduct?
Well played, Graham. Good ball. Finding his range a bit now, Graham. Might be a different set, this one. Well played, Stuart.
I hope that's not a double entendre there you said there, don't mind you. Davey hasn't read it. He better put his pint down before he reads it.
Ian wants to know if you want jam and cream on your scones on the 15th. Just a scone would be nice.
Anyway, speaking of scones, me and Jess had a lovely fruit scone yesterday.
Yes, I did notice.
As soon as you out the door, Jess and went away a couple of scones.
Oh, well played, eh, Graham?
Big ball, yeah.
Well played. Great stuff.
Great player. Just tippled out. After this end, I'll run through the scores on the doors. All down to Pierce here.
Pierce is good.
Oh, he's coming back. Oh, what a great try there.
What an effort.
Just ran out, one to grab.
Excuse me, just what says there, set to win or draw, what do you put in there?
Just put A.
Put A.
A,
Oh,
yeah.
A.
Jack of all trades just now, mate.
Multitasking, if that guns wrong.
Streaming, organising, delegating.
Davey Bolt did tell the market to put that in them. I had nothing to do with it, right? So if it goes wrong, Davey Bolt said it, not me. I took the Fifth Amendment. Right, I'll rattle through the latest scores on the doors. The game next door to us, Kenny Bald against John Ord. Kenny Bald's took the first set. D Horgan is 6-3 up against Ken Cunningham. That's going into their seventh end.
Kevin.
Oh God. What it is. Sophie McKinney is 5-4 up against Danny Porter. That's going into their seventh end. Trevor Taylor 7-4 up against Peter McCulloch. It's also going into their 7th end. Over out the back on rink number 7.
Are you looking for Stuart Owens?
Rob Chisholm's 6-2 up after 5 against Declan Shaw. Stewie Irwin, I kind of see because of the
Stewie, I
post.
think, won the first set comfortably. He was 8-1 up, I think, so I'm sure he's won that
Hugh
first.
Crosby, so we'll put that one. And Paul Hartley, kind of see because of the post.
Is Paul away or home?
Paul's away,
Paul won the first set.
and Paul won the first set. Quick run through for everybody. If you want to know any of the scores, just keep us a shout. As Jason says, you can catch up with the results on the
Just the one.
www.worldbowlerstour.org.
He's also just put the link for the athlete results, athlete scores on the Facebook comments. Anybody wants to have a look? Good luck.
Down to Pierce, yeah. Looks a bit
Just
under, but he might
under,
hang on for the ball maybe.
Just not quite up, I don't think. A couple of foot beat him.
And those with the Fire Stick, you can watch us on your big telly, YouTube. Any comments on the YouTube channel we do see, but we don't reply. We can't reply at the moment, but I do see it, so thanks for the words, Christopher, and welcome to the live streaming. So Stuart gone quick at it.
Down the neck again, I think he's got his own. And he's got the outside ball.
The wing.
1-2, Graham. Sort of sums up what we were saying in the first set, didn't it? He just needed to. He didn't do anything rash, did he? He just kept on the draw, and he's found his length. And
Plodded at it, didn't he?
Stuart walked away with the first set, but Graham's given him a battle in the second.
Just to let you know, De Jorgen took the first set against Kevin Cunningham.
Have you seen the end she's playing on this first end? I know. What's an end that is? Side toucher, back toucher, front toucher. Could be the end of a perfect relationship.
I hope they haven't come up in the same car.
And a great opener again from Graham.
I can tell you, Trevor Taylor took the first set against Peter McCulloch, and Sophie McKeaton took the first set against Danny Porter. Sophie had it, I think we had her on live streaming, didn't we, mate?
I think we did.
On Rink 8.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Stanley, yeah. Cracking start at the end there of both players. Stuart with a great reply to Graham's opener.
Again, many thanks to the PBA for letting us do the live streaming and put our own unique style on it. I don't think you would have heard the words Kaplunk, Buckaroo and You Sunk My Battleship on the BBC like we did yesterday at West Denton, me and Jess. Must be close for shot there. They were both there having a bit look at it, see if that angle makes it look a bit worse for anybody. No, down Pierce, is he going to get out? He's in the area.
It's not quite reaching, I don't think. Not quite reaching.
Is he going to hang on? I just didn't hold on for it, so.
Could be another one to Graham, is it?
You haven't gone for the mat?
Yep. Graham again.
So 3-0 to Graham, second set. Stuart took the first set.
Happy with that, 'cause I thought you were on the white halfway. I just
Obviously I left early yesterday, mate, but the standard across the green from the under 25s was very good from what I saw.
It was good to see, mate. It was good to see, and I'm sure they're both international series, at the one at West Denton for the lasses and the lads at Frith. It'll be great to see, great to watch. The enthusiasm will be spot on. Like I put on a post last night where we're talking about one of two things on my bucket list is still to cover England, Scotland, home international game. That will be there. That's on the bucket list. Just to show people that there is life in bowls. The atmosphere at them games is like a football game.
Yep.
How practical it is another matter, like, but you set up on one end rink but that's something hopefully down the line.
So I think as long as people have got the understanding that there's going to be potential people are going to walk in front of the cameras, because there's not that much room on the rink, but it's all about promoting the atmosphere, promoting the support that this game gets at times, which people forget.
I know we've got the two 12-foot, as you can see in that picture, the two cameras on the green. They're currently around about, I would say about 9 foot in the air. That goes up to 12 foot. And we can use them to get angles, but you just don't get the angle behind the head. And he's going to slip on that
ball in, yeah. Probably made it a little bit easier for himself.
Oh yeah.
Graham will be definitely looking to get another one in the mix here.
Very close.
He looks on a good line. Don't think he's up. So, big chance here for Stuart. Roll the ball away for a 3. Possibly 4.
Which hand would you go, mate?
Yeah,
You think
backhand,
he
I
was
think.
looking at that plant there, mate?
Was he?
Yeah, he was looking at that plant.
I think I'd be just rolling that away down the backhand. If he's high, he flicks the jack to
Need
himself.
pressure on you, mind you, because Rob didn't get a shot wrong this morning.
I'm calling this one
You're
backhand.
calling backhand.
Backhand, yard over the pace, turn the ball away. If he gets the jack, he makes 2. Quicker than I thought, but he's got on the backhand. He isn't a
It's not
mile
bad.
away.
Oh, he's very close here.
Doesn't want the jack flick. He's good. Good enough for a shot, I think. Well played.
So,
4
Three.
singles.
3-1, we go into end number 5. I'll give you another rundown in the scores. Two seconds once we get this, once I stop dancing around with the cameras. Right, here we go, eyes down for a full house. The game next to us, Kenny Ball took the first set and it's county 3s apiece after 3 ends. D Hogan took the first set against Kevin Cunningham and it's 2s apiece after 3 ends. Sophie McKeaton took the first set against Danny Porter and it is 2-0 after 1 end. Trevor Taylor took the first set against Peter McCulloch and it's 2-0 to Trevor after 1 end. Rob Chisholm took the first set against Declan Shaw and Rob is 2-0 up after 1 end. Stewie Irwin took the first set against Hugh Crosby and it's 3-2 to Stuart in the second set after 2 ends. And I cannot see the hold on, just having a look at Paul Hartley's score is 5-2 in this. Paul's 5-2 up in the second set after 3 ends and he took the first set. And the good news is our Rock Buyers pink shirt survived the Stanley tournament because he's got it on today. Good effort here from Stuart. Oh my god, he had balls for holes. Or holes for balls even. Balls for holes.
Put that pint down.
Too much caffeine.
Well, building up a good end again, eh, Graham? He's not a mile away again. Good stuff, Graham. Good stuff.
He's starting to come onto it, mate.
He is. Big ball this for Stuart.
You rattle it?
I don't think he'll be messing again. Down the back and through the split, might just get all 3.
That's a bit short of Jack high and that's a bit 2.
He's gone quickish.
Looks wide to me. Got one of them. Still 2 down. Graham will be looking to add to this. Put him in a nice position in this set.
A decent 9. Is he up?
Oh, he's not pushed.
He's bebbing it to get up, so I'm guessing he's up the wicket. 2 it is though.
Parkinson, that rink one may need lifting by Monday. You're well behind the time, and Richie's already said this in the first session, man, Jason. Get your own jokes, man.
That is, I asked the locals, I says, how does this hand play, John? He says, it's a bit tricky, like, it's a bit, I says, I think we might sort it out for you by the end of this.
It'll be hanging right down. It'll be hanging right down the ditch end by the end of this weekend.
It'll be running off the slope into the lockers. Harsh. He lifted. Oh dear.
Good field here again today, mate.
It is, yes. It's with a few of the Carlisle lads in, and a few coming over the border again. Quick shout out to Trevor Taylor. He's on tablets with his back, mate, isn't he? He's had an accident.
He's struggling a bit. Sad.
I said to him last night, I says, you're just putting it on like Bolty was with his foot, and you see what happened there.
The good thing with Trev is his delivery. There isn't masses of movement in his delivery. He's quite rigid with his delivery anyway, so he probably gets away with it a little bit, but I've got no doubt it'll be uncomfortable. Just watching his ball going in there, he's not struggling.
Sort of cough drop.
3 within 4 inches. Aye, struggling.
What do you do with the 4th one?
So, Graham, have you pushed? You're looking a little bit lacking again.
Jason, if you were listening, when I booked into the Premier Inn last night, they looked at me and they said, "Bye, Mr. Parkinson, you have grown a lot."
We were just talking about your hair.
I was a bit surprised when the bed was a cot. I don't know what you booked.
No, Jason, no, there'll have been complimentary champagne and truffles on the bed, was there? And a feather, what's them things you put round your neck? Feather boa?
His fingers is going 10 to the dozen now, can he? So, big ball here for Stuart.
Patrick Thompson, good morning. Yeah, it is a cracking game, this one. Graham can hang on to this into the tiebreaker. After the first set, you wouldn't have thought that was coming.
He's pushed through it a bit.
He's close again, you know. Gets by that front blue, he's perfect.
Gets past.
Oh, he's been unlucky.
Oh my giddy hand.
That's the set over. One on a look at Graham, but it doesn't make any difference. You only needed the one.
So, got to. So we got tiebreaker.
Jason, feather boa, how dare you? Sorry, it would have been mink, wouldn't it? Feathers, he doesn't do feathers. Pure mink. So, this is a match right in the balance.
Go back to what we say, man. Beauty of sets play.
Potentially, you'd probably give Graham the edge, really. He's going in, yeah, he's got the momentum going into the tiebreaker. Don't think Stuart did a great deal wrong, to be fair. He just Graham upped his game, that was all.
I think they both played some great balls. Anyone just tuning in, you're busy watching a live stream brought to you by the Wrong Parties podcast, and it's the World Open Singles Qualifier, the Carlisle event. Goes right the way through till about 9:30 tonight, when the final two to play, one place up for grabs into Potters. There's also an event taking place at Athley in Southampton, which you can keep up to date with how that's going on the worldballstour.org website. And you can also keep up with the latest scores from the under 26 Home International Series as well. Loads of balls going on this weekend.
There is.
Incoming press release. Thank you.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press. No, I'm alright.
Who's our next game? No, I thought it was, yeah. Reese against Mike. Good. This is the game in progress, and it's Graham's not a mile away yet.
He's very close.
His pace is good, he's
He's
perfect.
going to go. Oh, just under.
What an effort. What an effort.
It's catch 22, man. Needs another one in, or he's
I think he'd just be trying to turn that jack round the corner, wouldn't he?
put the back. Run for cover at the back.
Not bad again, eh? You know. No, that's
Very
a great
close.
ball. He's framed it. I thought he was up enough to get round the back of that.
He did. The wry smile and the look up to the sky.
Goalkeeper between the goalposts.
Luckily, there's a ball for a hole.
A ball for a hole.
That's how you see it. A ball for a hole instead of a. So, nothing for shorter yet.
He has tended to do during this game.
Which
When he's needed a
I
big
think
ball,
you've
he's always
just-
tended to
you've
be
just said
short,
it,
and he's
you've
done it
pulled
again.
Well,
He's just said it himself, indecision. I don't think he knew what he was going to play.
in the end, played nothing, man.
Yeah, it's one of those he'll look back on and
Kick yourself.
2 or 3 times he'll kick himself, because like I say, every time he's needed to be a yard through, he's been a yard short. So he's not just missing by a yard, he's missing by the 2. But you just got to shake it off. You know you've got another 2 chances. In the next 2 ends you go through. Stuart just needing the one.
Oh, Stuart lost the jack. Just for those eagle-eyed viewers, which I'm sure everybody's picked up on it, not. We are using the 3 metre tees at Carlisle instead of the 2 metre tees. If clubs have got 2 metre and 3 metre tees, then they'll use the 3 metres. If they're only set out as 2 metres, they'll just use the 2 metres.
Just in case it's a new shot, you know.
Graham vibe on. It's not like you saw on the fence.
No, Graham vibe on. I watched a few ends last night. You were quality, mate. It was that little ginger fella that was skipping you.
Graham vibe on's either played against us or played with us. That's definitely not the worst ball he's ever seen, I'll tell you.
If you're coming in, that was Bolty, mate.
I didn't mean you, I meant me. Sir.
Great start there from Graham. See, commentators cursed at Graham. Too many Grahams here.
Stuart's not a mile away neither. Very close. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. Sits down, he's definitely shot. Yep, last ball shot. No, Graham, if you're up, you've played this. He's just going to catch the front ball. He's still just lacking a touch, I think. He said possible. That one. Touche, I'll let you have that one. His last ball hasn't really helped him neither, has it, Graham? He's blocked that head up a little bit. He's still got the open draw down the other side, but Stuart will try to be getting there first.
Not a wasted ball, that,
Yeah,
mate.
not the worst ball in the world.
What would you do with you then, mate?
I don't think he's got anything else apart from the open draw down the other. He's always going to be dicing with the edge of his own ball coming down the other. He's just going to draw the shot. And be up is the most important thing, because even if he goes through the head, he gives himself a chance with his last ball. Line looks fair. Line looks very fair.
Well done.
He hasn't
Pierce
pushed.
here, mate.
He hasn't pushed again. Take it back, he had. Dead pace. I'll take it back, but again, he hasn't really helped himself, has he?
Tie it off, mate, Stuart.
I think he'll just draw again and
Try
try
and tuck it out.
chuck the jack around the corner, yeah. I've just seen the subtitles. You didn't even want to know what it said.
All right. Needs a finish. Another one not worse well. In 4 inches.
Right then.
Wide. I think he,
Well, judging by his last one, he's on a better line.
here she blows. Needs to very close.
Oh, he's played a one, hasn't he,
played
hasn't
a
he?
cough drop.
Oh, what a ball that is.
Lad, what a cracking ball.
Little shake of our hands there, going at the last end of the tie break, and justified. I think it's been a great game, this one. What a smoking ball that was.
So, all down to this. Now they are allowed to kill this once each, but they've got to nominate it. Which there was an occasion in the under-25s where I can't remember whose game it was.
Can't remember. I was just about
I
to
think it was Ailey's game against young Charlie.
I always forget this rule. You're allowed to nominate the kill for every ball, though, aren't you, on the last end? I don't think you only just get one chance at it.
You don't get one chance of only killing it.
On that end?
Yeah.
So if you kill it once, you're not allowed to kill it again, I don't think.
Yeah. Sure,
but you can do it with a 4.
I'm sure with JP you'll correct us on that. Graham lost the jack, but it looks like it's ended up in about the area where he was going. The mat's supposed to be a yard up, so I don't think it's going to be too costly.
Just under the line here, a touch. Pace isn't too bad. 12 inches. 18 maybe.
Just fetch up the date on quickly on some of the other ones. It looks like D. Hogan beat Kevin Cunningham because that's come off.
Stuart, I think, beat
Stuart beat Hugh Crosby.
Yep. Chisels 5s apiece, playing the 6th end in the second set after winning the first.
Good news in the Hartley household, Mrs. Hartley. He's still running.
14 inches.
Paul got through.
Trevor's 7,
8 down.
7, 8 down, playing the last.
Playing the last end against Peter McCulloch.
So I think Graham's definitely shot with his front ball. Stuart's just over the pace, but if he falls back, he's in. I think that might have made it, you know, looking from here. So Graham, touch on your own ball or just dropping past it with 10 inches. Not bad, you're not. It's not bad. Ah, he's played it. Well played. Great ball again. Perfect pace.
Lovely. The shot's probably between the two balls, mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
balls
will
away.
he get down? Will he get down enough?
Yeah, he's catching
Needs
the
a bit bob up. Oh,
he's got the result. He's got the result. He's lying a couple, but Graham's got a good yard to beat. Another pressure ball for him, last ball of the game. Or his last ball of the game, should I say. Ball's away. Certainly on the high line. Pace doesn't look bad.
Pace good.
Pace doesn't look bad.
Pace looks good as well.
That's a great ball. Well, he certainly asked the question. 10 inches past. Stuart's got 10 inches. Draw the shot, run the ball out. So, here we go. Ball's away. I don't know, this looks quicker than Graham's. I might be wrong, but this definitely looks quicker than Graham's on the running. Needs to hang on to get the jack. Yeah,
Oh, the great try.
great effort.
Well, congratulations
Great
to
win for Graham.
Harrower. Just the moral of the story is reset after the first set. Great game. Both players played well.
He did.
And before we go, I'll just run through what we've got so far. Ken Bold has beaten John Ord 2 sets to love. Sophie McKeaton and Danny Porter's gone into a tie break. Trevor Taylor against Peter McCulloch. They're on a ball left each, and Peter McCulloch is 8-7 up.
I think he's line shot as well.
Trevor won the first set. Rob Chisholm is 7-5 down in the second set after winning the first set. They're busy on their 7th end, and Rob's just about to play possibly the final ball. Stewie Irwin beat Hugh Crosby. Paul Hartley beat John Stratton. Well, folks, thanks for listening. We'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes for the next round. Again, this has been a Wrong Bias production. See you in about 10 minutes. Thanks, folks.